Hi everyone, welcome to Thrift Crazy. I'm Joanne. I thought I would take a break from Vlogtober today and just do a good old-fashioned thrift haul video for you. These are some things a couple things I picked up just today at an estate sale that I went to with my daughter. And then some things from around Raleigh from before I went to Pennsylvania. And I'm going to start showing you some of those goodies that I picked up while I was up there in Scranton visiting my sister. So I'm going to go ahead and get started, and at the end of the video I'm going to let you know what my favorite find was from today's haul. What did I pick up at the estate sale? I'll get started with those first. These two amazing black glasses. I guess they're more like goblets. Can you tell what is etched in there? Perfect for Halloween. It says arsenic. These are great. Look out, I got a set of them. There are two, and these are going to be perfect for up in the booth. And I got to get them up fast because it is already, the 12th of October. So people are going to be winding down on picking up Halloween items. So I found these, and then I also found, and those ended up being $1.50 a piece. And I also Caitlin found this little guy up in the attic. He might be made of concrete. He's kind of heavy. I think they charged me $1 for this. So it would have been 50 cents because today everything was half off. This purse I picked up at Retails, and this was a while ago. I put stickies on it so I would remember. I'll show you the back of it first. It's this like copper mosaic. And here's the front with these pretty green, they might be plastic. I'm not 100% sure. The inside of it is super, super clean. Very cool looking bag. And I looked these up online, and they are going for anywhere between like $45 and $50. Now this one is missing a couple of the little stones, or the couple of little copper pieces, brass, copper. One here, there's one on the back there. So that's 3 that it's missing. And on quick glance, that's all I can see that's missing. That's not too bad. And this haul is going to be really related around fall items because I need to get them up into my booth because it is that time of the year. This is something I've never come across in looking for buttons for my booth. These were from I'm calling it the Hoarder House. And I'm only saying that because that is what the listing said, and that is what the lady called it. So they're buttons on cards. This is from the Quaker Trimming Company out of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. But I got all of these cards. These two I'm going to remove the buttons from and put them in my button stash and put them in jars to sell. But these, there are a whole bunch of these that are still on their cards. These are going to, this looks like it came from a book. So these I'm going to sell like this. I have to say, I cannot recall ever seeing vintage buttons like this on cards at any antique malls that I have been to. So I thought these were a pretty cool find. And the last two are pretty much the same. So that was really fun find. They were in the basement. And then this was some things she gave me for free. The last day that I was there, I went back 4 times. The 4th day was to pick up a 1950s iron bed that I purchased. I had to leave it up in Scranton though in my sister's garage because it just simply would not fit. Ruby was packed. I mean, she was packed to the ceiling full of things. So the 4th day I went back, I think I walked out of there with 3 tubs and the bed. And the bed was $20. And down the line, I will be able to show that to you, but that's not going to be for months now because I don't plan on going back to Pennsylvania until sometime after Christmas. But those 3 totes she didn't charge me anything for. So some things she charged me and a lot of things she did not. This was $2. And I believe it is signed Dana Frank. It looks like WV. So I'm kind of guessing, is that West Virginia? I'm not sure. but it's this amazing honey pot, and I love the color. This is beautiful. There was not a lot of pottery there, but that was not something that they were into, that they collected. This is something, you let me know if you have ever seen anything like this before, because I have never seen anything like this before. I was pretty excited to bring this home with me. It's dirty, but it is a blown glass cowboy hat. Doesn't get any cooler than this. And this is just an amazing piece. It is very, very dirty and needs a really good bath in the sink. Amber glass, no markings on it. This I brought home for free. I'm going to put it right in the sink so I can wash it when I'm all finished. This also was free, and I hope that I can run this through the wash and clean these up, because it's a Mommy and Me Monster Mash apron set. Of course, this will have to go, but the aprons, like I said, it's a mommy and a little one's apron for Halloween. Perfect for making cookies. That's Diesel. Have to excuse him. He's fine, everybody. This I picked up for $2. This, I believe, is a hobbyist piece. Let me see. It's a Holland mold. There's no date on it. Now, I knew about this chip right here, which you can barely see now because I think it's a pretty old chip. This chip here, I did. These hobbyist pieces and the molds are very, very fragile. I have that piece somewhere because I knew when it happened and I saved the piece. And once I glue that back on, you will not be able to tell that it was there. But of course, when it goes into the booth, I'll mark it as damaged. I forgot about these. These are two adorable little oil burning lamps. These I got in an online auction, and I'll tell you, it had to have been weeks ago. And I believe they were about $5 to $6 a piece. Don't think they have ever been used, but they were just too cute, and I was so happy to have won them. Diesel, come on, dude, you're fine. You're fine. Found this brass owl. Now, where I found him, I couldn't tell you because he's been sitting in my laundry room for quite a while now, and I don't even know what I paid for him. At one point, he had been at Goodwill for $2.99, but I don't think I picked him up at Goodwill. Could have been. Let me see. This I picked up at the Garage Brothers sale, the last one that I went to. This beautiful deep blue pitcher. Pottery pitcher, and this is by H. Pugh, P-U-G-H, out of New Salem. I can't see. That says North Carolina, and it is signed. I think that says 1972. See if maybe you can make that out. And I also, oh, there, that's good. Also, while I was at my sister's, I left my tripod up there. So you might see some shadows in my videos from here on out, and that's because I'm doing the best that I can do with the tripod that I do have here. This was, Diesel, stop. Come on, man. Stop, buddy. This was $2. I usually don't pick up the rolling pins because they have stopped selling for me, but I did notice the vintage ones with the colored handles do sell. So that's why I decided to give this green handled one a try. These that I'm going to show you right now were all free. And matter of fact, if I'm not mistaken, I picked these up in a box that had been marked for trash, to go out to the trash, so I saved them just in time. This solid brass lion, isn't he fabulous? Oh my goodness. I have got to Google lens search this guy and find out if I can find anything about him. He's amazing. He has no markings on his belly that I could see. And then keeping with the lions, 2 of these. Oh my goodness. Look at how stunning these are. I love these. They have a couple little chippies. He has a brother. There are 2 of them. And are they identical? I would say they are identical, wouldn't you? They look to be exactly the same. I love these. Again, they have no markings on the bottom that I can see. So I'll have to do some kind of search on those, see if I can find anything about them. But I am so glad that I rescued them. This was also free that day. And it's some kind of metal. I don't think it's brass or anything like that, but a really cool looking key. This would be great. Actually, for Halloween, this would be a good piece, but it'd also be good in someone's office or a library. And we already have one like that for Caitlin's. This, let's see here. This was free. This is I wrote it down, is a vintage Morning Glory Marigold Imperial Swung Bud Vase. And it's carnival glass. And they go for about $20 or so. We'll be going up into my booth. The color is perfect for this time of year, but I won't be putting $20 on it. Just research these things online to see what kind of prices they are going for. And then I use my best judgment when I price them for my booth. This, I can't remember if I picked this up at an estate sale or what I picked this up at. This is a, oh my gosh, oops. Who is this? Oh gosh, Clark? Jim Clark? I can't remember his name now. I picked her up. She's a little Christmassy, which we are now allowed to put Christmas in the booth. And I have stopped picking these up because they did not sell for me. They were a very, very slow seller in my booth. But I picked this one up specifically because it was Christmas time. So we'll see if they go a little better when they have a Christmas theme to them. This was free. This is a vintage Tupperware container. Obviously needs a good bath, but great for now because of the orange color. Put that in the sink also for a good scrubby. This was also in my freeze that I took home that last day. And this is the Jeanette Anniversary Marigold Iridescent Footed Candy Dish. And they go for about $15 online. Really pretty piece. You see that iridescent colors in that glass. Very pretty piece. Again, a nice piece, I think, for fall. This I've had for a little while. I picked this up at Trosa for $4. It is brass and wood sailboat. This is a great piece. I think this would be a good piece for an office, a library. Put this on your desk or a bookshelf. That would be really cool. And it had originally been at Goodwill for $2.59 because their marking is on the bottom of it. And also from that hoarder house, this was free. I very recently sold one of these in my booth. And so, oh, there he is. So I need another one. So I was lucky enough to find him. Oh, his leg is coming out. I'll have to fix that. And then, oh, here is another rolling pin. This one I believe was free. This has the remnants, a little bit you can see of the red handles. Oh yeah, a little bit of red on here you can see too. So again, I will see how those go. And then I have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13 of these leaf carved napkin holders. These are perfect for this time of year. Oh, there you go. Maybe you like to see the front. Perfect. Love these. And, oh, actually, they have a sticker inside of them. Looks like they were, oh, these must have a little age to them because they were only $1.33 a piece. So that's pretty inexpensive. Oh, here we go. No. Oh, these are false craft. Look at that. I had no clue. These are false craft and looks like they actually retailed for $4 a piece. Okay. Well, I didn't even know false craft made that kind of stuff. This, once you see this, you're going to know why I picked it up. It's a bat-shaped candy dish. See that, Rebecca? It is from Nantucket, made in China. So even if it has some age, it's not too old. but how could I leave him behind? He also needs a good bath. This adorable little planter. This is a McCoy with the two little deer. Again, perfect for the fall, going into the winter. Adorable. And no chips or anything on this. Now, some pieces, did have damage, but I'd say the majority of the things that were there were very well packed up and with newspaper and bubble wrap and everything. And some of the things in upcoming videos that I'm going to show you had been in a hope chest for 40 years. So they have some age even before the 40 years that they spent in the hope chest. And this guy, I don't know how I missed him all the days that I was there. I found him on the last day. Oh my goodness. I love him. Isn't he perfect for fall going into Thanksgiving? Oh, actually, there is a date on here. It says 1970 something. So yeah, he's been around. Isn't he beautiful? The colors, oh my goodness. So that, everybody, is everything for my quick little fall haul. Oh, this is going to be a hard one. I have to tell you, because I have many favorites in this. I'm just going to tell you what they all are. Really like these black glass goblets that say arsenic on them for Halloween. Love this bag. The Lion Brothers, love them too. This guy, I mean, it just keeps coming of my favorites of this haul. This guy. And then if I had to pick, I guess, a favorite of all my favorites, it's the turkey. This guy right here. Oh, he would have to be my favorite of everything. I think he's just amazing. I love him. So that is everything. And as usual, even though I haven't had a haul in a while, I would love to know what your favorite find was from today's haul. And if you had more than one like I did, go ahead and share those too. Put them down in the comment section down below. And tomorrow I will be back to Vlogtober. And I got to see what's on my to-do list for tomorrow. I'm not even sure. But I will see you again tomorrow on Monday. And until then, everyone, I want to thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. And take very good care of yourselves. I'll see you tomorrow.